What's going on, guys? Your boy just made top 4 at the PPG tournament. It was insane, guys. I had a great time out over the weekend, meeting new players, playing against top players. I had a good time learning new plays with the deck. I'm still new, so bear with me. I love to play this deck for this format, and I'm going to continue to keep playing it until I figure out more unique gameplay as I'm learning as I'm growing. Also, I did get this PP Tour play. It's kind of cool. I do have my other prizes I won, so I just want to, y'all want this, just comment below. I'm willing to trade it or sell it. If you're new to the channel, you enjoy this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Let's get right to the video.
It's showtime!
It's your boy, Quizio.
I ran 3 Longyan, 3 Moye, 2 Taye, and 2 Reclesias. I think the Taye, most people run 1 Taye, and I like 2 Taye because I run Desires, and also the second one always come up. The only thing I didn't run 3 of is a Reclesia. I like this card just at 2. You will see later on my build, because my build is a little bit different than their previous builds, and you're gonna see a little later. So for the Tenyis, I ran 3 Ashuna, 3 Bashuda, 3 O'Hara, and 2 Ashuna. Yes, this is a little bit different. I told you I want more Tenyis, because Tenyis are really, like, I'll be honest, this is like the best cards in the deck. It allows you to push through boards when you see your Tenyis, and the second blue came up very clutch. I always make sure I have one on my deck during Desires or after Desires, and the second the effect this destroy monster non-target is really coming in handy, guys. Really good. For the social spells, 3 social emergency. I ran the 1 summon. This card right here, guys, is really good. Like, there's so many combos with this card. It's literally saying going second. I like seeing this card. I can OTK my opponent. Usually you can do it without that card, but I just like I like it. It just brings us back in synchro. It's really good, like botsy and stuff like that. So get a little good invocation. And then also different, I ran 2 SwordSoul Blackout. Yeah, usually you don't see people run 1 this card, but I like this card a lot. Like I said, with Desires, I am running 50 cards, so most builds only run like 40 to 45, but I run 50 on the money. So, and the second Blackout came up. I actually tricked my opponent. I searched the Blackout, guys. I had one in my hand. I searched the Blackout and I pictured Long Young, and my opponent didn't think I ran a second one, so he played into the Blackout and just lost. So, I like the second Blackout, really clutch. And 3 Vessel and 2 Circles. I think these cards are really good. That's the reason why I bump up my Tenyis, because now with Desires, I'm always gonna have Tenyis. You want to see a Tenyi, even if you open 1 Tenyi with a circle, you can just circle on your Tenyis and then search out like Moye or Taye and go from there. But I just like the fact that this card is pretty good. People are starting running like Ghost Ogre and main or side or Veiler, especially Veiler and Perm on your Moye. So you really want to have that heaven circle to search out blue. So that's why I run 2 blues after Desires, or just see it, because usually I fill my gray up with Tenyis a lot. That's how I just break my opponent board. For support cards, 2 Pot of Desires. This card is really insane, so you should be running 2 of this card. I'm glad Konami gave us backup 2 now. It's really pretty good. And the 2 triple tactics and a cowboy grade. This card was fire all week. Even at the Knoxville Regionals, this card was literally insane. Just won me most of my games. Usually if my opponent try to ash me, if my hand was super strong, I just go for their hand, and like I took a token collector out of their hand, and they just lost, or Nibiru. But usually if my hand is weak, I just draw 2 cards and go from there. So I like talent. It's really good. It's really good going second, so if I don't win the dice roll, so I can just play through the boards. Another board breaking card, I ran 3 Forbidden Droplets. Most people don't run this card because they run like this chalice or more hand traps, but I decided to still run this card because, like I said, if I lose a dice roll, it still asks me to play if my opponent don't open up too well. They have 2 negates, so this card is still good, and also is good against Flanneries. So if you want to keep it, time back Forbidden Chalice. I ran 1 Forbidden Chalice. And I'll tell you the reason why I run one of these. Like I said, people run to Token Collector and Snow, and it's really good cards. It can just answer then and there. It's not like Droplet, but it can be better than Droplet in different ways, because you don't want to waste a card from your hand, and Droplets can be better than Chalice in certain ways because they can't respond to. So really good because you can pitch out Blackout and stuff like that. So really good. For the hand traps, I ran 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 DD Crow, 1 Effect Veiler, and then 3 Infinite Permanents. So this ratio, I wanted 9 hand traps, and I was thinking about running Veiler at 2 instead of a second Forbidden Chalice. So I cut the second one for the Forbidden Chalice because I want something more going second. So that's the reason why I stick with that. The 1 Veiler, it was really good. It was good because I can search it off of Chafane, and so that's the only trap I will search unless I already don't have Ash. I'll just search Ash. So Ash is really good against Brilliant Fusion, and like I wanted this can go first or go on second cards. So same thing with DD Crow. So the only card I couldn't not use is these 4 going second when you draw your 6 cards. Only 4 cards. So, but besides that, these cards, 9 hand traps was phenomenal. So the Etcher deck, I'm not gonna say too much about it because it's standard. This right here, this card can literally just start to braid stuff or any like this, especially some a lot in heavy spells. Pretty good. And this is more like OTK or get rid of cards in grade. So I like that. I ran 3 months in Shaman. These are my Tenyi cards. Really good. And I run a Berserker. So these are the Tenyi cards. There's another card I want to run. I was testing out, and that was the Berserker of the Tenyi. It's the Link 3. There's since I run 2 blues, it's like that's like Siding Dimension Barrier where you can't go in synchros. So there's a play where you can just break your opponent board if you run a Link 3. I just gotta show y'all another video how you can do it. That's why, especially with blue, I ran 1 Yazi, 2 Batsia, and 1 Chafane. These cards is really good, guys. That allows you to, especially Batsia, break your opponent board. And Yazi is really good because the opponent can't like target with like Impermanent or Veiler, so you can just pop a card and then. So my opponent had Impermanent face down, I just Yazi pop and then proceed to combo off. So really good. And you should be running this card right now because there might be a Drawtron matchup or might come up. So this card is really good. I like the fact it's such a Reclasia or Ash. And my last 2 is Dragite, really good against Despia or Elich. You want to see this card. So, and the last is Baron the Flare. Usually I don't make this card going first unless I have no choice, but I usually go for the draw 2 search. But usually you gotta watch out because in Nibiru, people are running back and you will get punished. So you gotta play through Nibiru or play around through Nibiru. So that's the reason why you could make Baron, but you just gotta play around Nibiru. Very hard token collector. So it's a little bit different on my side deck. I ran one Cosmic. I wanted a card I can just banish off the field because I know back rows is really, really crazy. Harpy Duster, 2 Lightning Storms. So these are my 4 back row cards outside in against any back row deck. This deck is just very, very strong. I wanted something I can just blow my opponent out, and these 3 did a job most likely. This is really for Despia. I can target it face down, make them chain. So my MVP of the weekend is 2 Raigekis. This card literally is insane, guys. Every time I see this card, I want a duel. I was playing this mirror match, and he put like guys in defense mode and had blackout and just Raigeki. That was just ending the game right there, and I was proceeded to combo off. So really, really good. And also it's good against like the flunneries. I actually sided some flunneries too, so rope their board and proceed to OTK. I really like this card a lot. A card I didn't side off often is 2 Nibiru. I saw this like once in the mirror match. I usually just side in like Raigekis and Lightning Storm or evenly matched like that. I really didn't side Nibiru that much against the mirror match because they was making Chafang all the time. So I feel like it wasn't worth the side, but I can see this card can come up against other matchup like the Punk Synchro deck. So oh yeah, I did have another back row card is the Night Beam. I didn't have a second one, so I think this one came up fine. I did sit when I wanted to sit against the Despia, and I did saw against the Elich matchup when he had a back row. Because I evenly matched, he kept one back row and I Night Beam. It was a skill drain, and I combo off and couldn't come back. So shout out to Night Beam. 2 anti-spells and 2 Dimension Bear. These cards really good. You could run 3 of these, but there might be certain matchups you want to see anti-spell too. So I went 2-2. Like you might play against Sky Striker. So Dimension Bear is not good against Sky Striker, but anti-spell is. So that's the argument about that. And also this card is really good against Despia. You want to see one or the other. The whole goal by anti-spell is you want anti-spell and then box it a back row so they can't play. And usually try OTK them the following turn. So yeah. And my last 2 cards is 2 evening match. I kind of want to bump this up 3. This card was literally insane. I evening match, mirror match, Elich, especially Elich. It was literally insane. This card helps you break board. My deck meant to break board going second if I go second. So I usually make my opponent go first sometimes when I'm side decking. A lot of players also been asking about my Nesco deck box, where I got it from. I got it from my out-of-town player. You can see it's pretty cool. It opens up. I got my Tanjiro Field Center, the Nesco Blossom Sleeves, and Tanjiro Demon Water Slash art. And it does open up full. It's kind of cool. So if y'all like the deck profile, guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I got more crazy deck lists coming, guys. I can't believe I top at the PPG, made top 4. It was literally insane, but that was just a first milestone. I'm here to top another good event, guys. So comment below what y'all think on this list and what will y'all change of this list. This list's been working pretty good, so hopefully I can run it again for the next event. And that's all your boy gotta say. Your boy's out.